Hey guys, today we're gonna be working on number LeetCode 3477, which is fruits into baskets 2. So let's read the description. You are given two areas of integers, fruits and baskets, each of length n, where fruits I represents the quantity of the i's type of fruit, and baskets j represents the capacity of the j's basket. From left to right, place the fruits according to these rules. Each fruit type must be placed in the leftmost available basket with a capacity greater than or equal to the quantity of that fruit type. Each basket can hold only one type of fruit. If a fruit type cannot be placed in any basket, it remains unplaced. Return the number of fruit types that remain unplaced after all possible allocations are made. So let's see the first example. We have an array of fruits, and each number here represents the quantity of the type of fruits, and we have the basket array here, and each number represents the capacity that each basket can take. So as we can see here, the output is 1, but why is it 1? Because we can see here fruit 0, which is 4, can be placed in the basket 5. Fruit 1, which is 2, can be placed in basket with capacity 3, but the last one, 5, cannot be placed in the basket with capacity 4 because it is less than 5. So we return number 1. So what basically here we're doing is that we are checking if the number here, the leftmost number, is less than the number that we are having in this array. So we check here, is 3 greater than 4? No. But is 5 greater than 4? Yes. So this is one match. Now, is 3 greater than 2? Yes, it is. This is another match. Then the remaining one would be 5 and 4. 4 is less than 5, so we return output 1. Since the question is asking return the number of fruit type that remain unplaced after all possible allocations are made. So how can we write this in the code? We need to create a way where if we're looping, we don't check the number again. What we can do is we're doing a brute force for this. We can do for each number that we find a match. So let's say 4 and 5, we just replace 5 by 0. So when 2 comes here, it would match with 3. Then we replace 3 by 0. When 5 comes, it's not gonna be able to match with any number here since both would be zeros. Then it checks 4, and 4 would be less. Then we return number 1. So let's see this in the code. We can do result equal to 0. Now for I in range, length of fruit, sorry. And now we're entering for j. We need to do a brute force in this question. So now here, length of baskets. Now we check if fruits I is less than or equal to baskets j. So in this case, let's say, is 4 less than 3? No. Is 4 less than 5? Yeah, this is a match. So as we said, we then do baskets j equal to 0. And then we add in the result here 1. And then we break. So now what would we have in this array is the following. Fruits. Fruits would be the same, but we would have the following baskets. It would look like this. So 4 would enter. Is 4 less than 3? No. Is 4 less than 5? Yes. Then we have 3, 0, and 4, and we have result equal to 1. This would be step 1. Now if you come here, step 2 would be baskets equal to, is 2 less than 3? Yes. So we have 0, 0, 4, result equal to. And then step 3 is 5 less than 4. No, it will not enter this loop. And then the nested loop is finished and the outer loop is finished. But now what do we need to return here? We need to return the difference between the length of fruits minus the result. So this would be, the length would be 3, we have 3 elements here, minus 2, and these two are the ones that were matching. And then it would return the fruits that were unmatched. So now we check, and you can see it's working. Now we submit, and you can see also it's a working solution. And that's it, guys, for this number. Basically, it's a brute force. We do a nested loop here. Then we just check if the number in the fruit array is less than the number in the basket. We then change the number in the basket to 0, and we add +1 to the result. And in the end, we just return the difference between the fruits, the length of the fruits, and the numbers that worked, and we would get the numbers of unplaced fruits. And that's it. I hope you guys understood this number, and let me know in the comment section if you have any questions or any doubts about this number, and see you in the next question.